Hello and welcome to this another exciting video. This in video we'll cover the profitability ratio. So basically the profitability ratio help us to compute the ratio on the income statement. And if you have not new to my channel and watch how when I did the fundamental analysis of the Facebook or Apple or Nike and other stocks, I always start with the profitability ratio and then go deep into it, right? So today in this video I will cover the three ratios: the gross margins, the operating EBIT margins, and the net profit margins. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, I suggest you to kindly subscribe and just watch some other videos, and if you do like it, do subscribe and like the video. Okay, so without further delay, let's get started. Okay, just to save on the time, I have already pulled the Facebook ticker on the Yahoo finance website, and I went to the income statement. And in this income statement, I have already covered very deep into my video on the income statement, how to analyze the income statement. And here you see I have the gross profit, we have the operating incomes, and the net income, right? So three different important slabs there. So if you are not sure how to analyze the income statement, so I suggest go and watch that video. But in this video, I'll understand you have that knowledge, and I simply go and compute the margin on the income statement. Okay, so basically if I pull some slide just to let you know how these ratios are calculated. So let me see if I have the pen. Okay, oops. So here the gross okay, the think I'm missing something wrong. Okay, sorry about that. I think I pressed some wrong button. Okay, so here the gross profit ratio, or you can say the margin, right? Ratio or margin is same thing, right? So this is nothing but the gross profit over revenue. Okay, so this is my first ratio. Okay, so if I want to compute this first ratio, I'll go to the income statement. I bring my spreadsheet. I'll say, okay, what is my gross profit? Let me put the nickname just to save some time. So you notice on this year is I have 57 billion, right? So 57,927,000, right? And then my revenue is 70,697,000, right? So my gross profit margin is, if I take this number and divide by my revenue, this comes as almost 82%. Similarly, if I want to, so this is for 2019, right? So if we want to do same thing for 2018, I'll put in this one as in the dollar terms. Okay, maybe I'll increase the font so it's easy for you to see. So the next one is 55,838. Okay, and my gross profit, oops, this was the revenue, and my gross profit is 483. Okay, so if I take this one and expand it, so pretty much this is within this same range. So this is the 2 year. Okay, so this is my gross profit margin. Okay, if I want to, so the gross profit margin, what is saying that, if it's saying that if I everything I remain, leave it, right, the expenses, dividend and all, and just keep my revenue and the direct cost related to it, what is my margins are there. And this is a huge good margin, right? So that's why when I was started with Facebook, I was so happy to see this high number. And when I go deep drill down into, and you can also see here, right, next is the operating margin. This is also called EBITDA margin, right? So this one, sorry, this one is, first I will put my income here, right, which is 26,562,000, right? And then, oops, sorry, this was 2323. So just make sure when you type these number, right, don't make mistake, because I'm focusing on these row. So make sure you focus on these. When you copy the data, don't switch it. Sometime in a rush, people forget that, just like I make a silly mistake, right? But good thing is easy to catch. 3. So this is my my income, operating income. Okay, now again, if I want to see my operating income margin, right, oops, margin or ratio doesn't matter. So I'll take this operating income and divide by my revenue. Okay, and same thing for this year as well. I drag it, so I'll copy the format, and you see here now all, so my, so what comes between, right, salary, general administration and research. So this means my operating income margin is half of my gross profit margin. So you see, from when I look into these, it's make things so clear, right? Okay, what's where I'm standing in terms of operating margin, right? Because before we come to the bottom line or the net income, so if I want to see on the last one, which is my net income, which is for 2019 is this one, 18485, so 18485, and the 2018 is 22112. Okay, and again, if I do my net income margin, net profit margin is one and the same thing. This is nothing but this again divide by my revenue. Okay, and then I'll drag it and bring this format here. So this one, you see, it comes from 26%, so it's further reduced. And you know, within this there are some income tax going on, some interest expenses. So this means my income tax and interest expense take further money out before I reach to the net income. So I start from 81 and comes to this much, right? So this is how these are calculated. So if I color code this into some different colors, so you can easily see. Okay, now the question is, why are we doing this, right? So that one of the reason we are doing this is easy for comparative not only to see this, okay, what percent is coming to each segment, but it's also help us to compare different companies, because if these are in billions and other companies are in millions, we don't want to be in different scale. So by this one, if they are in by this one we can compare the ratio. So let's take some some another example, right? So this is the Facebook. I was This is the Facebook company, right? So I don't recall any other company which has a smaller margin, but just think which company should I'll take. So let's take any other company, right? So let's take any RBC. Is RBC okay? Let's take the any bank, maybe Royal Bank. Okay, let's say the Royal Bank of Canada, right? Okay, so these are also in billion. Mm-hmm. So this one is easy to calculate, right? So we can take any company if you want, but if I just want to show you in if I just copy this and paste it, just and play with the number, right? So maybe I'll take American Airline or some other or some low company, but that's not the point, right? The point is, let's say if I have some company and if I chop this, let's say I chop this, right, by, so these are in billion because we have here in thousand, right? And I'll keep this in thousand, but let's assume this is in million. So the same figure, but if you see the is in different scale, right? These are in billion and these are in million, but on the ratio wise these are the same. So hopefully you get my point. So it's help us to easy to compare the ratio rather than the dollar amount. So maybe just I will fix for this one. You get my point, right? So this is the video on the profitability ratio, and if you like it, so kindly like or subscribe this my channel, and see you on the next video. Thanks for now. Bye.